Today is October the 18th, and this is part 56 of our study of the ministry of Jesus. Remind you again that we're not studying what Jesus taught, but we're studying about events in Jesus' life, in his ministry. If you remember, we studied about Mary and Martha that lived in Bethany. Well, they had a brother. We said that his name was Lazarus, and Lazarus was sick. So they send a message to Jesus and says to him, the one that you love is sick. Now, the word love there is not the strong word for love, but it's more like your friend is sick. But it says in a couple of verses later that Jesus loved, using a strong word for love, Martha and Mary and Lazarus. So he actually loved these three. Now, Jesus was not in Judea. He was up somewhere, I'm not sure where, either in Galilee or Perea, somewhere up in there. And of course, there's no telephones. There's no way to get a message to him except someone take the message and walk and go tell him. And so someone, I don't know who it was, brings Jesus the message that Lazarus is sick. Well, Jesus then tells his disciples, this sickness is not unto death. Otherwise, he shouldn't die from this. Wouldn't cause his death, but for the glory of God. He said that he is going to die, but it's for God's glory, that people might see the work of God in him. So he just stayed where he was. He didn't go to see his friend. Well, Lazarus died, and Jesus told his disciples, Lazarus is asleep. Well, they thought, well, the man's sick, he's asleep, that'll do him good. He rest and get better. But then Jesus told them, no, he's dead. He died. And Jesus said, well, we're going to go down there. And the disciples said, no, wait a minute. The Jews down there have been threatening to kill you. And if you go down there, you may be put to death. But Jesus said, I've got to go. And so they said, well, let us go and die with him. Now, there's two interpretations of that. Either they said, we'll go die with Lazarus, that they knew was dead now, or they said, we'll go die with Jesus. My opinion is that they said, we're going to follow Jesus, and we're going to go and die with him if necessary. So they head down to Judea, to Bethany, where Mary and Martha and Lazarus lived. We talked about Bethany, just over the Mount of Olives from Jerusalem. So he gets there, takes this journey, and is there at Bethany, and he's met by Martha, the oldest sister. And she said to him, if you'd been here, my brother had not died. And he said, well, your brother's going to live again. And she said, well, I know he's going to live again at the resurrection at the last day. And Jesus said some remarkable things there. He said, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Boy, what profound words. Jesus said, if you believe in me, you're not ever going to die. Well, goodness, we go to funerals all the time. Well, when we won't really die, we just move to a new place. So death to a child of God is not going out of existence. It is just moving from this body in to be with the Lord. And that's what death. So Jesus said, you'll never die. You'll never die. So here we are, and Martha's met him now and exchanged, and Jesus said to her, do you believe this? Do you believe that if you believe in me, you'll never die? And she said, oh, I believe you are the Christ, the Son of God. She made a great confession there that day, one similar to what Peter made before. Well, oh boy, we just got started here, and the time is up already. So here we have Jesus and his disciples down at Bethany. His friend Lazarus is dead and buried, and now he's talked to Martha, and so we'll have to pick up here in the morning and continue on with this story of Lazarus. So until then, in the morning, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you then. God bless you.